we just got an announcement for 2 new Star Trek games coming out, plus 2 movies in production. It's a horror/thriller game, and Ro Laren is going to be the main character, with Michelle Forrest returning to her iconic role, which is an amazing choice. It's being voiced and modeled by her. She gets a distress call from an old friend and she goes to save him, but she crashes on this planet known as the Starship Graveyard. This planet has a weird consciousness of sorts, so giving her hallucinations about her past, as well as sending these weird aliens after her, so we'll definitely see some stuff about her father, considering he was killed by the Kardashians in front of her, and then you could see some stuff about Picard, considering when she joined the Maquis, she kind of felt like she let Picard down because he was a father figure to her. You're going to be able to use classic Star Trek stuff like the tricorder and the phaser. It just looks like a really fun game, and I'm really happy that this character is finally getting some attention. Sure, we saw her in Picard, and that was very good to see, but she's one of my favorite characters that unfortunately didn't get a lot of screen time. As well as Star Trek Outposts Unknown, it's going to be like a Sims game where you have to build outposts to help the civilization, but it's not going to just be a sandbox, it will have an actual story. The story is going to follow the USS Resonant in the Exalhari system. It's in an unexplored sector and takes place around Star Trek Strange New Worlds, and you're rendering aid to this civilization, helping them against the radiation. You have to build outposts and stuff, but there's this mysterious hostile force threatening all life in the sector, so you get to go explore starships and ancient ruins. It won't be in third person at all, it'll be more like playing The Sims with a story mode. We don't have the names of the movies, nor do we know much about them, but the plot of the first one is going to be about humans' first contact with alien species and the early beginnings of the Federation and Starfleet. It actually takes place in the Prime timeline and the Kelvin timeline, because the timelines didn't branch off until Nero went back in time and killed Captain Kirk's father. The script is complete and production began last year, and Paramount is aiming to have it released this year along with Star Trek's 60th anniversary in September. The second one is going to be a reboot. Paramount is switching more from TV shows to theatrical releases again like they did in 2009, and it's going to follow a completely new crew. No Kirk, no Spock. It's not going to have any references to anyone from the Prime or Kelvin timeline, which I think is a very cool and interesting idea. But if you want a cool Star Trek game to play right now, try Star Trek Resurgence. It follows the Deccan Empire we saw in Star Trek Next Gen Season 1, Episode 5. You get to pick your own dialogue throughout the game, which affects your relationship with people, kind of like Detroit Become Human, but some of the story is set, but other is not by the decisions you make. They did recently pull the digital version from stores, but you could easily find a physical copy on eBay or Amazon.